Hey guys, Ali here, welcome to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to show off a place that I think is like the most excited I've been to show off a place in Bradford. We're going to show off, I always try and time this well, I never time it well, so there we go, delicious Parmesan House. I've been told they have the #1 Parmesan in Bradford, if not the entirety of the UK, so I am very excited to show these guys off. What we're going to do is we're going to go inside, we're going to have a look at that menu together. As always, I'm going to try and get a few items, so if you are coming, you know what to get. But just before I do that, I just want to quickly say thank you so much to today's video sponsor, Ubereats. Somewhere on the screen, you'll see a discount code. If you use that on Ubereats, you'll get £5 off a minimum £15 spend. These guys look awesome, so thank you so much for Ubereats for sorting this out. I've wanted to come here for ages. Thank you. But with that out of the way, let's crack on with the review. So let's go inside. I've been told I'm allowed to go straight upstairs. There's seating up there. So I'm gonna walk straight upstairs, but I'll give you some little quick shots as well. Why not? It's nice, isn't it? We'll look at the menu together in a little bit, guys, but I'm gonna just pop straight upstairs as I've been given permission to do so. It's pretty fancy in here, isn't it? I love the decor. It's not a decor review, it's a food review, but I just want to say that I love the decor. Let's sit somewhere, let's sit here. So, really like the vibe in here, but of course if you're ordering, you'd be ordering off Uber Eats anyway, but if you are coming in, it looks nice in here, it does look nice, I do like the vibe. It's really like clean, it's just got a good aesthetic to it. But let me get myself ready, let me place my order, and let's start that review because I am hungry. This is like perfect for filming, there's no one here, so for me, this is just the perfect atmosphere for filming. This like never happens because it's so busy in here usually, so busy in here. This just never happened, this is perfect. But yeah, I thought I'd grab the menu, have a quick look at it with you guys. So I pretty much know exactly what's going on. So I'm gonna have a chicken balti parmesan with chicken. So that's relevant, that sounds silly, but that's relevant in a second, hold on. Because what you can do is you can get one of these flavors and you can pick a base of like chicken or fish. So I'll be getting a fish hot shot and I'll be getting a chicken balti, and then we'll probably get, I think they're good at, someone said they had good lasagna. So I think I'll be trying that as well. There we go, LASAGNE. So yeah, we're gonna get some lasagna and some hot shots, maybe some sides as well. Oh, I'm excited, I'm so excited. Everyone says this is the #1 place for Parmesan, so, and I'm in Bradford. It's kind of known for that, so hopefully this is really good. Do stay by right until the end, guys, because I want you to get as much value from this video as possible, because I want to try a few items. I think some of their best items. If you come in here, I want you guys to know what to get, so do stay by right until the end, and it helps my YouTube metrics as well. So, I'm not totally sure what to try first. I feel like I should go for Parmesans first, you know, namesake of the place. They're super famous for them, but the lasagna smells crazy good. That smells good. And I've never had a lasagna with cheesy chips. That's cheese overload. I'm liking the sound of that. You know what, let's go for the chicken balti first. Let's see what all the hype is about. Hype justified. That is so creamy, rich. There's a little bit of kick from the balti flavour, but actually not super strong. I think the hot shot's going to be spicier. That is absolutely delicious. Crunch in the chicken. It's actually not like dry at all. It's a massive chunk too. Guys, this is the best Parmesan I've had, and therefore, this is, it just has to get a hey. Man, I can see how they've built their reputation, guys, because that is absolutely delicious. I cannot believe the size of the chicken is still moist. The cheese is like perfect. The balti flavor is coming through. The Parmesan sauce is lovely. Someone told me to try this creamy cabbage as well. Creamy, indulgent. Cabbage, as it happens, one of my favourite veg to have with like a Sunday roast. That is just a lovely accompaniment. We started up here, guys, with a hey man. I don't know if anything else is going to get a hey man. You have to wait around and see, but yeah, started strong. What I'm excited to do is try the fish Parmesan. I've never had that before. Also, interested to see what the lasagna is like, considering this is like a Parmesan specialty kind of place. I'm excited to see how good the lasagna is, because it's not really something I think of when I think of this place, but I've never been here before, so there you go. Anyway, let's now go for the hot shot Parmesan. This has got a fish base. So this honestly cut like a massive fish fillet from McDonald's. That's how it cut. It's absolutely massive. So definitely not the same size as McDonald's fish fillet. That's how it cut. That's how it looks. Put a bun on that. That's a fish fillet. Oh. Fish itself is lovely, a little bit flaky, a little bit moist, good crunch from the batter, and the hot shot coming in. It's definitely spicier than the Balti. The hot shot is definitely spicier, but I think it's their #1 seller, because a lot of you are telling me that's what I should get. That's the best thing on the menu. It's definitely spices coming through, really, really good, super, super tasty. For me, I like the Balti flavour. I don't know what it is about that. I think that's a little bit more subtle, just lovely, but these two I think are the most popular flavours. What I didn't notice was this came in wedges, and then that one came with chips, but I imagine you can just pick whatever you want. Wedges are wedges, chips are chips, but the Parmesan is what you're here for. I think you get creamy cabbage on the side as standard. Make sure you don't just ignore that. That's absolutely delicious. That's a wicked side. So yeah, I'm welcoming that because I want to try something new-ish or something I've not had for a long time. I always like trying things I've just not had for a while. I think that's quite nice because a good example is I used to hate aubergines when I was a kid. Like bacon, I used to hate them. But as I got older, I love them now. So sometimes your taste buds evolve and change. But what I'm going to do is actually, this lasagna, this is like, I wish I could bend that plate. It's like thick and like heavy. This feels like a dumbbell. It's got a good amount of weight to it. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna definitely tuck into that because it's got a good amount of weight to it, good amount of like girth to it. And then I'm gonna tuck into these cheesy chips as well. Let's get some of that cabbage with it as well because I really enjoyed that. I like that that's I think a standard side on most of the mains. That's nice. Even though the lasagna just bangs differently, it's definitely got a different, completely different flavour profile to like the hot shot. A lot of places, what they'll do is they'll kind of like densify loads of dishes, which I'm not a fan of. If I want lasagna, I'll ask for lasagna. If I want it to have like spicy keema, I'll kind of ask for that. This doesn't really have that. It tastes like a legit lasagna, which I really enjoy. I love that the ragu flavour is coming through in the actual sauce with the lasagna. It just tastes like a really tasty lasagna, and if you want a bit of chili sauce, you can just put it on top yourself. Often I just don't like that densification of like everything. Cheesy chips, on point. They are what they say on the tin, right? Cheesy chips, on point. You know guys, this creamy cabbage has been an absolute revelation. This is really, really good. Really subtle flavouring, but it goes really well. The creaminess goes really well with the Parmesan. Let's try a little bit of garlic bread before we move on to the quiche. Garlic bread is serviceable. Good crunch to it. Good amount of garlic to it. It's cheesy garlic bread, which I prefer. That'd be nice to dip into like the lasagna, or the sauces of the lasagna, I should say. Guys, remember, if you are looking to buy anything from me and you happen to be using ubereats anyway, use my discount code. It's not an affiliate link, but it still does support the channel. So if you are going to come here, make sure you use that discount code. Moving on now to the quiche. This has got like a little bit of baked beans next to it and a salad, or some veg, I should say, assorted veg. This reminds me of school dinners, which I loved. I used to love school dinners. I used to get chips, fish cake, baked beans, and salad cream on the beans. Try it. Will change your life. Well, let's tuck into this quiche. I think sometimes quiches can be a little bit too eggy, a little bit too cheesy, a little bit too rich. That strikes a really good balance. What I would do, however, is get that quiche and then get some chili sauce, get some of their branded or their own branded sauces, put it on top of that, add a bit of acidity to that quiche, and that, my friend, will be delicious. If you're into quiche and you haven't had it, it's quite hard to find in restaurants, give that a go, give it a go. But for me, I've got to say the Parmesan and the lasagna both, absolutely, they'll spot on. The Balti flavour got a hey man because I would get that. Oh, that's the best Parmesan I have had, hands down, easy, no contest. One thing I forgot as I was going on my little tangent there is they've given me a Blue Lagoon. This is called the Blue Lagoon. Look how I messed that up. Give it a little mixy poo. Oh, that's so refreshing. I didn't see this kind of heavily advertised anywhere. I know these guys are the kings of Parmesan, but if I were them, I would talk more about this because you still want like a refreshing drink with your meal, and frankly, you can get things like Pepsi and Tango and Coke everywhere. This is a lovely, lovely cocktail. I think they should push that. That's lovely, that is. Try that, try that. I've had loads in Bradford. This is definitely one of the best. King of cocktails. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna munch away. I'm gonna try and put as much of this away as I can because I get asked pretty much every single video I ever do, what do I do with the food? I either eat it all, I share it with the team that I'm with. Usually there'll be at least one person with me, sometimes more, sometimes two people if there's lots of food. Or I take it home and I eat it over the course of the next couple of days. One thing I never ever ever do is waste even one bite of food. I think I'm going to get lots of this food packed away because I need to catch my train. I need to go home and edit this video and a bunch of other videos that should be going live for Rochdale and a number of places. So I'm going to eat a lot of this whilst I edit, and then I'll probably eat it tonight and tomorrow, so it'll all get finished. But I've got another review now just after this. Can I just say, I love that there's no one up here as I said that. What's up, brother?
How special dessert we make of ourselves.
Oh,
okay.
Give me a clue, what is it?
It's like custard with cream and cake.
Okay. I was just about to wrap up, guys, but there's always room for dessert. Thank you,
cheesecake coming as well.
Is it? Wicked, bro. Okay. Okay. Forget the wrap up, because we've got some cool stuff coming. Actually, this is a dessert that they make, as I'm sure you just heard from the chat there. So I'm looking forward to trying that, and the cheesecake as well. Thank you. Wrap up, cancelled. Okay, but like I said to you guys, there's always room for good food. It's a tough job, guys, or someone's got to do it. So this is, like you heard, their own dessert. It's got some custard, some cake. I think it's like a mixture of a few things. I can't quite figure it out. So if you've had this before, guys, I want you to tell me in the comments what this is. It looked interesting. I love things like rasmalai, kheer, this kind of stuff. So it kind of looks up my street, but this looks like custard. But even so, what is this? Genuinely, no idea what it is. So do I have a spoon? I've got a fork. I think a fork will do. Let's go for it. I think it's like a collection of things, like an assortment of things. I'm gonna see what. Ooh, just kind of glides really, really quickly through. I thought it'd have a bit of. Oh, I think there's a bit of cake. Is that a bit of cake we can see? Some custard, maybe some desiccated coconut, maybe. Oh, I said this was up my street before I even had it. I think you could lose the coconut up top. It gives a bit of a grainy sort of texture when you bite into it. However, this kind of tastes like a really creamy overnight oats with a bit of cake inside it. If you want to put anything on top, I'll put something with a bit of crunch, maybe some roasted nuts, something along those lines. I wouldn't necessarily put, I think that's desiccated coconut or breadcrumbs. I'm not actually sure what that is, I can't taste it. But dessert itself, however, cream-based desserts I love. These are custard-based, that is really good. But let's try the cheesecake. These portions, can I just say, they are massive. They are really big. I was not expecting that because I didn't order that, but I am happy to oblige by eating them. This, ooh, there's a load of crushed flake on there. This is a cheesecake, so obviously being flake flavored. Do you know what? I can't do this with one hand, guys. I need two hands. I'm going to use two hands. Let's do it. This is big enough for two of you. If you are going to get dessert from here, this is pretty good. It's pretty serviceable, perfectly serviceable, nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not a massive cheesecake fan, but if you're going to get this, I would say, because it's such a big portion, just get one and share it with your whoever you're with, whoever you're eating with, because that is a massive, massive, massive portion of cheesecake. But this, their own invention, pop that onto your order. That's definitely worth getting. Okay, guys, so now that is the wrap up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I think I might be cheeky and ask for another one because this is really, really, really good. But thank you so much for staying by right until the end, guys. Thank you so much to Uber Eats for, sponsoring the video, keeping my dream alive, helping me sort this review out. Thank you to Uber Eats for, sponsoring the video, but also just being like a really cool company to work with. They pretty much let me review wherever I like. They are a wicked, wicked company to work with, to partner with. Thanks for giving me a discount code, which I can pass on to you guys. And yeah, just awesome. Love working with this, guys. So all the team at Uber Eats, thank you so much. What I'm going to do now is actually finish this, go outside, clear my head, digest my thoughts, and I may fit in another review. But if you want to see the other review, what you can do is subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when it goes live. If not, there should be something on the screen right now. Click on it if you want to see some more food content. Thank you so much for watching right until the end, guys. Like, share and subscribe. See you all soon. Bye 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 bye.